today I wanted to talk about Chris Watts' letters, the ones that are in the book by Shanann Cato, The Murders of Christopher Watts. I wanted to talk about this because I was going through them again last night, and I came across one of the letters that talks about Nichole Atkinson. And I thought right now would be a really good time to go over what Chris says about Nichole Atkinson, because a lot of things that are being put out there about her right now, and we have a third party telling us this is the way it went down and this is what Chris is saying. But still to this day, we don't have any proof that Chris is saying anything about Nichole Atkinson or even some of the other stuff that are being put out there by this third party. So the letters we're going to go over right now. This is Chris's own writing, his own thoughts about Nichole and how he felt when she called the police on August 13th. If you guys want to look at this letter in the book, it is the one that is dated for June 17th of 2019. I'm not going to read word for word. That's why I gave you guys the page number if you want to go back and read it for yourself. But based off of how Chris starts off the sentence talking about Nichole, I'm going to assume that Shanann must have asked him about her and the events that happened on the 13th. Because he says, as far as Nichole Atkinson goes, I have nothing against her. Well, I should hope not. He talks about that, how Shanann and Nichole spent a lot of time together while they were in Arizona. And Nichole must have known that Shanann was upset with Chris. And Shanann probably told her and confided in her about all the marital problems they were going through. He says when Nichole didn't hear from Shanann the next day, which would have been August 13th, she immediately knew something was wrong. And how Shanann always had her phone on her, and that was like one thing would have caused Nichole for concern on her friend. Then he talks about Nichole's actions on August 13th at his house, and this is what he says. He says the way she acted that day was of a concerned friend, that she believed Chris had done something to Shanann. He said Nichole probably blamed Chris for Shanann's depression over that weekend while they're in Arizona together. This next part, I'm not too sure what he means, but he says that Nichole is the one who caused the police to come back with the search of the house. So I'm going to assume he's talking about when they first arrive on the scene. We know, we've seen the video, and then they leave, and then within, I think it's like a little bit over an hour, they do come back with the search of the home, and he is saying that that's because of Nichole Atkinson. So I'm not sure if he blames her for, making them think something had happened, or did she tell them something? But he does say that she is the cause of them coming back and searching the house. He also says that Nichole is the one who set up the whole news conference, and it wasn't him, it was her. Whenever she went over to the house and, spent time with him and Shanann and the girls and stuff, that, Nichole was always nice to him. And again, he says it again, that her actions that day was just of a concerned friend. In this next part, I can't fully understand his writing, but it does say the YouTube, and I know nothing about. If you end up reading this part of the letter, please comment below. Let me know what you think he is saying. It does say the YouTube and then a word I can't understand. His writing is so tiny. Then I know nothing about. So I'm not too sure what he is talking about for that. Chris does go on to say that Nichole was a reserved person and that Shanann was always encouraging her to put herself out there more with selling Thrive. I guess to like step out of her shell, and that friend you have that's more quiet and not as outspoken, or especially when it comes to selling any product. I don't think everyone can be good at that. That takes a certain type of person to be good at selling. She wasn't as outgoing as Shanann when it came to direct sales. So again, just saying that, we all know when we've seen Shanann's Facebook, she seems like she's been selling the product for a long time. She seems really comfortable in her own skin. She reminds me of a person where you take her anywhere and she's probably going to sell Thrive to somebody or start talking about the product. And Nichole was the complete opposite of that. And, again, Shanann always trying to get her to be like, get out there, don't be so shy and stuff. And then he just ends it with Shanann was Nichole's leader and how much Nichole looked up to her. That's pretty much what Chris said about Nichole calling the cops on him on August 13th. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I just wanted to talk about it because some stuff that is being said about Nichole. One being that she snuck into the house through the basement window on August 13th when she arrived there with Shanann. And I personally think it's ridiculous, and I don't think she did that. I mean, is it possible? With this case, you guys, I think anything is possible at this point. But again, I don't believe it was her. But people want you to believe it was her because of certain data that was in the discovery. One being the basement door alerting and being left open, the garage door. And I do believe that somebody was there. But again, I don't think it was Nichole Atkinson. But that is my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Nichole did spend the night in the basement on August 13th? Or do you think those alerts were from somebody else being in the home? Or do you think it was nobody? Please let me know what you guys think. And I'm gonna go ahead and now wrap up this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and please take the time to like it and share it. It is just a free way you can just show your love and support for the channel, and it does help it grow. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this up, and like always, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.